Good day again, welcome to my global Philatelic project channel. Today we will talk about a set of philatelic products that came from really far away. We are talking about London Olympic Game 2012 issued by Cook Island, so really small country that we talked about it in my previous video, and small island far away in the Pacific Ocean. So why we talk about it? Because it's really interesting issue, because the way in which they distribute it is, well, not so normal, we can say, not so common, and so it changed also the way in which we could collect it. So why they make it, curiosity and characteristic of it, and then where to buy it, because of course for us collector is very important. And this is Cook Island map. Cook Island is a very big sea place, but with a really small island, North and South Cook Island. From a philatelic point of view, I would like to note that Cook Island got not only the collection in which we will enter in few seconds of General Cook's Island, but also there are 3 islands that were autonomous from a philatelic point of view: Aitutaki, Rarotonga and Perrin Island. So these are another collection, so the same area, Cook Island, got 4 different collections. So it's really interesting. Also the way in which they make the stamps are interesting, and in particular we will analyze this issue from London 2012. So let's start, but first of all, please, if you like this video, put a like or subscribe the channel, or of course, if you want, buy the product that I show here in my philatelic site. So thank you very much in any case, and now let's go to the stamps. All the products that I will show you are around the set of 3 stamps that is the origin of all this collection. Let me explain one by one the stamps that you can see now. First of all, we are talking about Olympic Game in London 2012. So it's evident that we are talking about sports, and it's evident that we are talking about sports connected with the seaside. Cook Island, of course, couldn't have a lot of sports connected with, I don't know, football or basketball or something like this. But if they would like to have some chance to have some medals that they didn't have, but they were connected with the seaside sports. So in this case, shipping and swimming. So the first stamp is dedicated to celebrate the swimming. The second is a map, then we will talk about this map because it's quite particular. And the third, of $2, Australian dollar, is dedicated to the shipping. I would like to focus on a map because the map here is not, as to say, a normal map, because they joined the Australian and Cook Island area on the top of the stamps with the United Kingdom area. So it's, well, apparently, well, as to say, from a realistic point of view, are totally out. But of course, we are talking about stamps, so also fantasy and art could enter in this kind of design. So these are the 3 stamps that we are talking about, and from these stamps we will see how it blooming a lot of philatelic product. For example, the first sheetlet is a 2-set sheetlet cutted with the vision of the skyline of London. You can recognize the London Bridge and domes and so on. So this is how they distribute to the collector and to the postal office in Cook Island this kind of set. But it's not enough, because they made a real block, this one, in which you can recognize, of course, the same stamps and the same skyline of London. And now we arrive at the particular things of this set. That means the sheetlet in which they distributed at the postal office, the local postal office, the set. So this is particular things that I saw in this set of Cook Island, not in all the Cook Island issue. So, for example, they distribute this sheetlet of 16 stamps, one with a map, one with the swimming, and one with the shipping. But it's not enough, because not only they distribute these stamps with written in the center Cook Island of 16, but they made another, to say, type of sheetlet with the same 3 value, always of 16 value each one, but they are separated in a different way. They appear different, and well, they are different. So this one, for example, is the one for the shipping, this one is the one for the swimming, and this one is for the map. So if we want to, as to say, connect all these kind of issue, we can talk about the set, of course, the block, very good, the first sheetlet with only 2 sets and the skyline in the middle of London, then 2 type of sheetlet, each one with 16 value. I have to say that there is also the FDC, but only of the value and of the block, this that you can see now. There are also on the market the imperforated proof of all these philatelic product. So this one about the set, this one about the first small sheetlet of 2 sets, then the 3 sheetlet, but be careful, only of the kind of sheetlet that you can see now on video. Where you can buy it? Okay, that is a little bit complicated because, well, the local authority, of course, finished this kind of product long time ago. So you can find it only on a philatelic market, Del Campe, eBay, and what else. And in particular, in Del Campe, you can find the imperforated proof. Be careful because they are not stamps. If you put it on a letter, they refuse it because they are simply proof. The real one is the one perforated. You can find them in internet without problem. Of course, are expensive because they are quite rare part of the production, and you can find also the FDC. In my philatelic page, the one that I got in Del Campe and that I put as a description, the address in the description of this video, you can find the normal set, that means set, mini sheetlet, the small one, and the block, and the different big sheetlet. So the type that got 16 stamps. If we are talking about the sheetlet, the big sheetlet, of course the cost is important, but that's quite normal. Not only there are a lot of stamps, but also is anyway a set that made 10 years ago or more, so it's evident that the price grows up. It's a nice set, I have to say, and it's nice to have all the connection that this set create. That means normal set and sheetlet. I think that the lover of Olympic game, on stamps of course, will appreciate this video and the possibility to buy this kind of product, well, on my website, but of course if they find it in another place there is no problem. Anyway, this is all about this video today, about the Cook connected with the Olympic game in London 2012. See you next video. Have a nice philatelic week, day or hour, because philately is beautiful everywhere and in every time. And see you soon for another philatelic video. Bye bye!